Diary of a CEO Merchant. En la basura. In the fucking bin. Pack. I don't care, bro. Like, this has been long overdue, innit? This has been long fucking overdue. And because you're on my channel, big up Rashid. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it, man. Last minute and all of that, I hear it.
100. You know I'll jump on.
It's out
on the streams. Come.
No worries, brother.
Listen.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Nah, listen. It's happy days, right? Like we were saying, like backstage, I was telling you about. I thought it was risky, but it worked. Do you know what I'm saying? So fuck it.
Yeah,
My opinion doesn't matter now. I'm buzzing, bro. I'm buzzing. We got to the final. It's been a long time, bro. Long overdue, like you said. It's great moments like this. This is what football is about. Like, people need to understand this is what football's about. Success is football. Like, you need to. This is what a football fan lives for. Do you get it? When it comes to football, when it comes to the sport, it's this actual moments and these small moments. I would say we just enjoy this moment until we get to the final. When we get to the final, that's something else we'll talk about. But the final's far, isn't it? I think the final, what is it, March?
March 22nd. Sunday.
Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll think about it when we get there. Listen, today, happy days, bro. Happy days, man. I just got copyrighted. I don't want to get you copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? I just got copyrighted. I played that music. You know that the Liam dance.
Oh, right. Oh, I thought it was like me. It was like me. Like, what
I fucking got copyrighted, bro. And you know how sometimes, like, when you get copyrighted, you can erase the song or do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't get those options. I'm disputing it with the owner. Fuck, man. What doesn't matter?
Yeah,
bro. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, buzzing?
Hey, look, I'm good. First things first, yeah. Like and sub to my channel, Natster Official. Yeah, hit the notification bell so you'll never ever miss when I go live and direct and in full effect, baby. Or when I upload the next video. Either way, bruv. And do the same for fucking Rashid, innit? Yeah, the level-headed Arsenal fan now.
Tell him.
The level-headed Arsenal fan. Rashid, yeah, go like and subscribe, especially the last stream. You will see me on there as well, amongst many other legends.
It was fire. It was fire.
Godfather being one of them. Norms, Ozzy, Tex, Manny, Views. Who else? Jezza. Obviously yourself, myself. I'm missing one. I swear I'm missing one because it was like
that's about it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, Carl Walsh.
Oh, of course, Carl. How can I forget Carl? I even sent him the link. Do you know what I'm saying?
He must be buzzing right now. I'm
way too buzzing. I don't bring the shades out for nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? This has been long overdue. This fucking manager, bruv, he stunk his way to a League Cup final, but I don't give a shit, bruv. I predicted a 3-0. I almost felt fucking stupid, but do you know what? Ultimately, I predicted a win. I got the scoreline wrong, but I got the result right in the end. Even though it wasn't looking like we were going to win that game, we were just going to get through in it. So either way, I kind of got it right. Do you know what I'm saying? This is how we are rolling, people. But yeah, man, I think the best place to really start is Rashid. What did you think of tonight's performance and everything else that unfolded and all of that shit? Talk to me, brother.
Listen to me. I'm happy that we got through. That's the main thing for me. But the game, what's there really to talk about the game, bro? Like, nothing happened. We just defended the whole game. That last goal, great pass from Hincapié. That was Hincapié, isn't it? Great pass.
No, Hincapié, Hincapié headed it.
He was the one that gave it to
Trossard, and then Trossard put it down the line to Declan Rice, because there was a couple of opportunities where or at least one that I remember in the second half, like 5-10 minutes ago before that, where he tried to do the same thing and it didn't work. No one else was, I think it was other than Martinelli. Yeah. And when Trossard played that pass and then Declan Rice was through, I was confident that he was going to play that ball. I wasn't even shouting, like, whip it! Like, That's how I.
But we was going to win anyway. We even without the 1-0, innit?
Oh yeah.
When you think about it.
At that point, yeah. 100. No, but that's the thing, bro. You have to stamp your authority. You have to rub salt into the wounds. You know what I'm saying? You have to twist the knife in. And in the end, it took us 96, 97 minutes, but we did that. That's why I'm fully gassed as well. Yes, you know, the cup ain't won just yet. Granted, I know this. But the way City have been playing this season,
they can
we can get like we've got a month, you know, Saka will probably come back for that. Odegaard
that's good news.
Odegaard,
no, but that is it. I know what you mean.
To be fair, Saka, in terms of that bit of quality and the fact that we're already in the final now, and he's definitely got that on his mind, 300k. He's thinking, I could be up there with an Aaron Ramsey in terms of like cult hero and start building towards legendary status.
It's a chance to put your name, yes.
Exactly. If you're on 300k a week, 150, 200k plus goal bonus, this is what you live for, innit? Yeah. So get well soon, Saka, and even Odegaard, because I don't wish injury on anyone, because I found out before the start of the game that he was declared, you know, unfit. Like, it is what it is. But for me, I wouldn't even right now, I wouldn't start Odegaard. You know, if you have him on the bench, like, it is what it is. But, like, for me, I think I didn't like how we played, but ultimately it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Their best chance was Enzo fucking Fernandez in the first half, where he hit it straight at Kepa.
Like 10 minutes in?
Yeah. Oh, no, I think it was more like 20, give or take.
Okay.
I think it was a bit after, because the first 5-10 minutes we were just bopping the ball about. It was literally a training session. Most of that first half, to be honest, was a training session. And then they upped the ante a little bit more, but they didn't do it anywhere near enough. I saw was it Paul Merson was just like Brad, like, because we all know he's a Chelsea fan, and he used to play for us and he won for us. Yeah, no, he was fuming, bro. He was like, Chelsea didn't land a glove on them, and he's 100% spot on. He's 100% spot on. In the 96th, that's what we would do, bro. If we were 1-0 down, that's what we would do.
Listen, man, we were Muhammad Ali in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Trust me, like that's what we were doing.
If he's talking that jive, I'll drop him in 5.
Facts. You know what it is, Nats, they tried to open us up, and we already know it's been like 2 years. Like, it's very hard to open up Arsenal. You can't just do that. You can't just open up Arsenal easy. You know what I'm saying? See, Arsenal's problem is creating, but not defending. Defending was never our problem. They didn't land the glove because they didn't create apart from that chance. Yes, they had the ball. Yes, it was all in the midfield because the midfield battle was, do you know what I'm saying? We were really, I think Zubimendi fucked up once, gave the ball, do you know what I'm saying? Put the ball to Gabriel, mispassed the ball, but misplaced it. But to be
fair with that, sorry to cut you off, Rashid. To be fair, I was more annoyed with Kepa because Kepa should have never gave him that ball. It wasn't like the Man United one where he had time, just enough time to make the right decision, and he didn't do it. And then he made that horrible pass, and obviously Mbeumo went around the keeper and slotted it in and that. This one was a bit different because, to be fair, he played it first time and it just didn't come off. But again, like, if you know that he's not great under pressure, why playing that ball, innit? You know, Kepa didn't.
He wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like, for me, like, look,
I don't think anyone was that bad defensively. Defensively, I think the whole team was on point. Like, from Gyökeres to Kepa, like, everyone was on point. You know what I'm saying? We didn't lose any second ball. We pissed them off with the free kicks. Dark Arts really worked. They didn't land the glove. They couldn't create. Do you know what I'm saying? We just nullified them completely. That's basically what we did. We just nullified them. The idea to play 2 strikers is smart. I'll be honest. But the idea to play without wingers, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. But unless your wingers are some fucking kind of like an Ashraf Hakimi or something like that, you can't. Do you know what I'm saying? By the time the winger's running, we've already got 2 players on him. I'm talking about like, did you see Eze play? Eze was defending. What's his name? Madueke was defending. Martinelli was defending. The whole team was defending. So there was no way they could have created. So I think the idea was good, but I think he fucked up with the two wingers. He needed something. He should have played the 5-2-3. If you wanted to play a 5 so bad, you should have played the 5-2-3. At least you've got the two wingers to maybe create something. But it was too late. He started playing football. He started to go really, like Chelsea really started to dominate us from the 60th minute when they brought in Palmer and Esteval. Even though they didn't do anything, but like that's when they started to really put pressure on us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Back as well. I think.
Yeah, and it was too late. You left like 30 minutes, and we fucked up 10 or 15 with that free kick. You know that free kick, the goal. We fucked up like 15 minutes there.
Yeah, do you know? I think they even went like 4-2-3-1. And do you know when I knew we were gonna go through? Yeah, when Enzo had that shot in it and he skied it, bruv. I was like, you don't.
Yeah, he was like, okay, that's it.
You don't have the mentality in it, but just because you're a World Cup winner doesn't mean you're that guy in it. Garnacho, what did he do? Fuck all in it. Oh, but he scored 2 goals. We gifted them 2 goals, bruv. It should have been 3-0 at the Bridge. We should have been out of sight. If we done what we done today, if we won 3-0 at the Bridge and then we done what we done today, I'd be like, cool. I would have predicted that shit. But because it was close, I thought, you know what? Maybe Arteta's just going to be like just a little bit braver, but we'll catch them and we'll be a bit more clinical. Do you know what I'm saying? In the end, we were clinical. But again, it was only 1 goal, but it is what it is. We made sure it was done. We got the drama moment. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, Kepa got that drama save. It's all for the drama. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're going to see it everywhere. You're going to see it everywhere for weeks. For weeks, that goal you're going to see everywhere.
Yes, sir. All you other Chelsea fans, they're free Lewis than that.
Yeah, I'm going to text him. I'm going to text both of them. Bro. I'm going to text both of them, yeah. No, for real. And that's when you think about it, yeah. It's like they only started to play when it was 60 minutes. It's too late. It was too late for them. You know what I'm saying? We already caught them by then. Exactly. I should have put money on fucking. I should have put money on Arsenal scoring because I felt that, because Chelsea started attacking with like ridiculous numbers. I think it was only Chalobah that was kind of like sweeping, doing the whole sweeping thing behind the players. So I knew that we're going to catch them at some point. At some point, you're going to slip. And it was such a great pass from Hincapié and what a fucking goal from Havertz, bro. That the way he took on the goalkeeper, I'll be real, what a fucking goal. But we never. What a goal, bro! It was a special moment. If we go on to win this, people will remember that moment. Do you know what I'm saying? They're gonna remember that moment. That's gonna be like a thing on Insta. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where Havertz in it. It'll be like a viral moment. In it, I feel like that's gonna be a viral. I think that's gonna be a viral.
Whether it's City or somehow Newcastle pull off like a mini miracle or something, either one of them two, bruv. Like, to be honest, it's going to be City. We know this, but like either way, like whoever we play in the final, most likely City, in a one-off game, I think we can beat them. People can talk about.
You want City, you don't want Newcastle.
Not really, not ideally, no. But even
though Newcastle are worse than City, obviously in the league, but you still want City in it. That's what I'm feeling like.
The thing that makes Newcastle harder is the fact that they won it last season, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've actually been through it and done it. But the truth of the matter is, what I saw from them players, like bar a few hairy moments here and there and all of that, I think by the time we get to the final, the players will be more rested. And now it's up to this manager to rotate properly. Talking of which, I'm going to get to... There's only a couple of comments, but that's okay. We're just vibes in here. We're just chilling, man. I've got the shades on, Rashid's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Big up twofold, yeah?
Everything starts slowly.
Now go win it so we can go for the league as well. That is exactly what I've been saying. For the longest as well, I might add. For the longest. You win that League Cup, we win that League Cup, we'll win the league. We'll win the league. Because you saw what City done on the weekend, yeah? We slapped up Leeds when I predicted the 2-0 loss, by the way. I predicted a 3-0 win. I only got a 1-0 win. That's cool.
Yeah, I
That's
predicted a draw. I thought we were gonna draw. I can't lie. I felt like we are gonna score, but it was gonna be like a 2-2 something or 1-1.
You were almost right. But this is the point I've been making. You know, like Chelsea were shit. They are shit. Do you know what I'm saying? This Stephen Bartlett, bruv, Diary of a CEO merchant, he can fully get in the bin, bruv. That guy, whole city, Derby County, bruv. And then he went to fucking Strasbourg, Blue Co out and all of that shit. You know, all of them Chelsea fans, you can hold that tonight. You did a us. And when Gunn said you are now the blue Arsenal, he has a point. And tonight kind of proves it. Because if that was old Chelsea, you would have found a way to get over the line. Even against that. Even with this team. Even with the team that they have. Yeah, even with the team that they have, they would have found a way. But you get rid of Don Roman, you bring in the Blue Co merchants and all of that. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. And we didn't have to play that well tonight. It was a training session for like a good 20, 25 minutes of the first half. Arguably even more. Basically the whole half. And then the second half, a little bit techie. Once it got to the 60-minute mark, we knew that Chelsea were going to have most of the ball. They were chasing the game. And then, you know what? Fair play. Do you know what? I'm not really going to critique the manager because the players did what they needed to do defensively as a unit.
I'm too happy for that. Yeah. I'm too happy for that. I'll catch him another day. I'll give Arteta his flowers for tonight, for sure. Because he done something that he hasn't done since he's got here. Get us to a cup final. And this is actually the first time, and I think I sent you the message. With his team.
Yeah. And also, this is the first time he's got to a cup final that's going to be in front of fans as well. Because before it was COVID, didn't it? No fans in that. Now he's on the big stage now, boy. Yeah, you got to deliver and serve the players in front of 90,000+ fans, And you know what? I'm confident. I'm not super confident. I'm not going to do the guns thing, you know, no shade and all that. I'm not going to be like that. However, what I will say is I think we're confident. I'm confident we'll do it, basically. Hincapié, man of the match performance. They all defended brilliantly. It was basically a defensive masterclass, like defense. Chelsea had no defense against the Dark Arts. Full on display Dark Arts performance. Hincapié stood out for me. Man of the match. And he hasn't been fully fit as well. So fair play, Hincapié. You are absolutely outstanding, bruv. Absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, you liked Hincapié in this game? You liked Hincapié?
Yeah.
I liked what Declan Rice. I can't lie. I'll be honest with you. I'll go a bit different than you. I feel like Declan Rice was fucking. Listen, that midfield, by the way, like it's not no joke going against Caicedo. It's not a joke.
I don't think he did that much. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't that good. To be honest, he didn't do enough.
Yeah, because of Rice and because of Rice, the amount of running Rice did and the amount of it was crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because bear in mind, you got Eze there. And you know that Eze ain't someone that, you know, you really rely on defensively. So you've got Rice doing two people's jobs, arguably. Because Zubimendi can defend, but, you know, he's all right. I feel like he did well. I'll be real. I'm not going to... I feel like he did well. But Rice was in every fucking ball, bro. At one point, I think it was Esteval or someone tried to run past him and he just fucking... He scooped the ball and straight away tried to launch a counter attack, and you know, we don't want to talk about that side of it. We don't want to talk about that side.
It's very close second. But remember when I think it was Esteval on the right where he tried to go past Hincapié and Hincapié just shut the fucking door on him and was just like, nah, stood his ground, won the ball, passed it on to Trossard. We're on the attack now. Like shit like this is just sensational. Glorious. But big up to the 10 live viewers, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We are winning the trophy. We're winning the trophy, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep and City look like they are burnt out after fighting Liverpool season after season. and after the treble team, go win it, Arteta. You can stay. My thing is, I'm not going to slate the manager tonight. How can you? How can anyone really?
We're
Charles
off.
won't do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Off
Yeah,
today.
he's got a night off tonight. Yeah. I'll give him his flowers for tonight because he's done something that he's tried to do and hasn't done before, really and truly, with his team, as you mentioned before, Rashid. But yeah, if he wins the League Cup and only the League Cup, for me personally, that won't be enough. It will be for Lee and that, and Jolien, I think, has said it. And look, they're entitled to their opinions. But for me, the only way this manager stays is if he wins the Champions League, because I think we're at a point now where this team is
100%, man.
Go levels,
Or Premier League, obviously, or Premier League,
and do wonders, bro. And I want to get Luis Enrique before he goes City, because if he goes City, it's City domination again. Do you know what I'm saying? That the whole league is fucked if Luis Enrique comes in, unless we get a handsy flick. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like it's mad. Big up Quadra, bruv. Big up fucking Quadra. My fucking G. Good evening, bruv. Yeah, Chelsea can hold that. Hold that, bruv. Expeditiously, bruv. We expeditiously cooked 3-star Michelin and all of that. And make sure you like and subscribe to both our channels. Not just mine, but to Rashid's as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Best believe that.
Legend.
They are the new Arsenal. 100% Deckers. 100% Declan. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Wembley.
We're the famous Arsenal when we go to Wembley.
AFC proctologist. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? We could potentially play City 4 times in April. Go win at Arsenal. This team deserves a trophy in the Premier League. Yeah. If we keep up the Leeds United performances and we find a way to stink it out when we're not playing that well with the ball, yeah, we can win this league. Yeah, no, but I've always said this. Yeah, the players are more. We've got the squad. We've got the players that are more than good enough. It's just whether this manager can make the right decisions at the right time. But again, tonight, he's getting a day off. He's getting a day off for me. I'm giving him his flowers. And the players as well. Like, it is what it is. But big up, dog. You know what I'm saying? AFC 87, as always, bruv. Big up. City won't be easy as Chelsea was Arteta needs to trust our defence and attack early.
We'll talk about that after. AFC, please. We'll talk about that after. Come on.
I hear it.
In it, like, if we start talking about it now, you know, Nats. I think that's a uncomfortable conversation right now.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come.
Do you know what I'm saying? Nats. Right now, you want to be happy from now till then, innit? And then
I hear it. But to be honest, to be fair, AFC has been here since day one, innit? So like.
No. No. I know AFC, bro. I know
AFC. Yeah. No, of course. It's all good.
I know. I didn't mean it in a bad way, as in,
No, it's all good.
You get me, Nats.
Yeah. No, I
get me AFC, hopefully.
Yeah. I understand. But yeah, big up AFC always. Either way, bro. Either way. Big up Arteta for keeping Pillowfoot away. Somehow, innit? You know, declared unfit. We'll see, man. We'll see. I know it's a pipe dream, but if we scam a Champions League, would be the best, yeah? Hey, I can dream, can't I? Rashid can dream, and everyone else.
Man. Of course we can dream, bro. Dream.
Has set the standards over to you, Arteta. Well, we'll see on the 22nd. Mate. Do you know what I'm saying? 29 has been really good since he's come back from injury. Not in the Leeds game. The carry-out one, he did well. He did really well. But again, it's carry-out, or Kairat, rather. Great first half and all that. But it is what it is. Havertz still isn't fully fit. Jesus didn't come on today. So, yeah, like, it is what it is. I think Arteta's starting to realise that how important it is to rotate and rest your best players, and even not just his favourites, but just the whole squad. Like Eza, he was mainly defending.
I feel like he did a Postecoglou, don't you think, Nats? Like, not to come across it, but like, don't you think he did the Postecoglou where like big up Cal is
big up Cal. Yeah. What
get fucking in there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Famous Arsenal.
Yeah.
Wembley.
Oh shit! Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Generational stinker and hook.
33 years I've been waiting for fucking this. 33 fucking years.
33.
In 2007, I went over to Cardiff, the Millennium Stadium, to watch us play Chelsea in the Carling Cup final, and they got fucking faced. Theo Walcott scored. John Terry swallowed his tongue at that game. Didier Drogba destroyed us. Cesc Fabregas gave an exhibition in midfield. Destroyed Frank Lampard. 33 fucking years. Get the fuck in there. I'm absolutely delighted.
That's what we love to hear. That's what we love to see.
That
Carl.
is.
Big up, big up. Yeah. I've got to say this. I've got to read this out. Remember when Chelsea were celebrating a 1-1 win? I know what you mean. Yeah. They're the new Arsenal. Yasser. Yeah. Yasser. If you ever come across this, yeah, you weren't believing Guns and the rest of us that were saying you are the new Arsenal now. Yeah. You can have that European heritage and all of that all you like. 2017 is the last time you won a Premier League. It will be 9 years at the end of this season, at the end of this year, bruv. That's what's grinding, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you've won the Conference League. Yeah, you won the Club World Cup. You ain't winning that Club World Cup again. Not for a long time, bruv. Not for a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? This day has been long overdue. Just like Carl Walsh has said and alluded to. This day has been long overdue, right? Do you know how many League Cup finals I've seen in my lifetime? I've seen 3. My first one was when we lost to Chelsea 2-1, when Drogba absolutely decimated Sendros, and he died. Not that he was ever that good anyway, but he died. And the other players, yeah. 2011, that result, yeah, when Obafemi Martin's doing all the multiple backflips after Koscielny and Szczesny had a generational stinker, yeah. I remember watching that final. I had to turn it off after that game. I didn't watch the presentation, no nada. I was furious, bro. I was fucking furious because I was like, Wenger actually picked a stronger team than he did in the 07 final. Was it Fabregas started again? RVP started. I think there was a few others as well. Like, it wasn't Nasri because Nasri might.
Yo, Nats, I got to run. Big up to you.
Yeah,
big up to Kyle.
Big up.
You legends. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve getting to the final, of course. You guys deserve it, and people in the chat as well. Big up to every one of you.
Yeah, big up to
Wembley.
Rashid, the level-headed Arsenal fan, bro. The level-headed Arsenal fan. Best.
I'll copyright anybody that's level-headed. I'll copyright them. Big up, man.
Yeah, big up. Enjoy the rest of your night, brother. But yeah, just to finish off what I was saying, Cole, and then I'll bring you in, for certain. Like, after that 2011 final, that was pretty much the beginning of the end for me when it came to Arsene Wenger, because I was like, if that was Fergie at the time, if that was any of these other managers, you know, Mancini or was about to get his foot through the door or whatever, other managers, you know, Harry Redknapp, etc., they would have won that final, wouldn't it? With lesser players. And then obviously, like, you know, when we sold RVP to Man United, I was like, I was done. But even that 8-2, I was this close. And then obviously you got the 2018 final where we got absolutely slapped. And people could say, oh, but it was the best City team and all that. Yeah, cool. That City team is way better than the City team now. But finals are about winning them. And they didn't even have to play that well. But that was the end of Arsene Wenger. And Arteta knows he's going to get a night off tonight from me. And I'm sure for you as well, Carl, at least for tonight. But at the same time, it's just like he understands how big this is for him and for the club now. Because he knows if he doesn't win this, there's no guarantee that we'll win this league. I don't believe in guarantees anyway, but he knows deep down that he has to win this League Cup. And it's all well and good wanting it more than the other guy, being Pep, who's already been there, seen there, done it. But just because you want it more than the other guy doesn't mean it's going to happen. I want to make that crystal clear. So enjoy tonight. You're going to get your night off from me and everyone else, the usual suspects. But make sure you start rotating, resting them players, bro. Against Sunderland, we'll get into it a little bit more. I don't want. For me, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't mind if Declan Rice just plays one half, like you have him on the bench and then you bring him on like after 60 minutes or whatever, 70 minutes. You know, give certain players a rotate. Put Norgard in there at home to Sunderland. Sunderland aren't as good as home as they are at their home in their backyard. we have an opportunity, guys. We have an opportunity, people. Yeah, we're in the final now. You know, we can wait and see what happens in the meantime. We'll enjoy it tonight, of course, as we should. We are going to celebrate it. We're not going to celebrate too much because we haven't won it yet. However, this is a massive step. Now, enough rambling. Carl Walsh Gunner, I think it's about time that you fully say your piece, my friend. I'm just going to get another one of these. I think we've all kind of earned that. If you do drink, that is, of course. And yeah, take it away, brother. Take it away.
Yeah, brother. The first cup that I witnessed as an Arsenal fan was the League Cup in 1987 against Liverpool. Charlie Nichols. Then in 1993, I witnessed us beat Sheffield Wednesday, Paul Merson, Steve Morrow. So there's my two League Cups, quarter cups, whatever you want to call it, Carabao Cups now. So I've seen the two cups that we have done. Now, 33 years later, we're in the final. And I believe that this is an unbelievable opportunity for Arteta, for the fans, for the players, for the club. Go out now, like you said, Nats. It's time now to rotate. It's time to rest up key players. I personally believe there's no need to have Declan Rice against Sunderland. I believe that we can beat Sunderland without the likes of Declan Rice. Drop, just rest them. It's time to rotate because I believe that we will be playing Man City in the final. And Pep Guardiola will be all out to get that cup as well. He's already after winning 4 of them. So this is make or break now, brother. We go out on the 22nd of March, win our first silverware of the season. And I think then the gates will open and we'll have the confidence, the self-belief. And I think that we could go on then and achieve more. I just hope that I'm not sitting here tonight clouded with all the excitement, the Bulls are getting to a final and being fucking let down once again. So, that's, I swear to God, brother, I'm hyped up to the last. I'm after being shouting and screaming in the sitting room. It was comfortable, lads. That was a comfortable performance, brother. Chelsea were dire. They were dire. They gave nothing to a semi-final of a cup. 4 Van there, and he crying at the end of the game. He did nothing. It throughout the game. So, brother, comfortable victory, a comfortable victory. We're into the final. I'm hyped up, but yes, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I can't believe we're in the final. I can't fucking believe it. Like, my heart is pumping. But we have to fucking win it. No excuse. I want us to go out, play football, and win it. I think that's if we go into the final, brother, the way we did tonight against Man City, it could backfire on us. So we have to go in and play football against Man City. This sitting back and inviting pressure on Man City be a different prospect. So here we are, brother. I can't believe 33 years, man. 33 fucking years. And we're on the, you know, one game away. And that's fuck. I tell you, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I'm just wanting to burst. I'm just so fucking hyper.
Oh, I hear it. As soon as
I feel like fucking crying. And I tell you, now this is not to tell you, brother. What did I tell you, brother? If you don't mind me asking you.
31.
You're only to me.
Yeah.
To me, you're only a kid, brother. I'm going on 40 years.
Yeah. That's fair.
And life can be tough. Life can be difficult. And the greatest thing that ever came into my life is my daughter Amy. Her name is Amy. And she's turning 16 in a few weeks' time. Right? And she you know, she's Arsenal because of me. But she don't get hyped up and all. And in her 16 years of life, she never saw us lift a league title. She never saw us lift up a League Cup. I rang her today, Snats,
Mm-hmm.
and I said to her, Bab, the 22nd of March, we are going out together because she's 16. And you think she's 18 or 19, she's so mature looking. And I said, we're going out with our Arsenal jerseys, me and you, just together, just me and you, Bab. And we are going to watch this final. And we're going to, if we win this, we'll be celebrating this together. It'll be my first fucking time that's fucking celebrating the cup with my flesh and blood with my daughter. That to me is everything. That to me is a day that will live with me forever. So that's how important this is. This is family. So, brother, I can't explain to you. I feel like crying. I'm just overjoyed.
I see it. I hear it. Like, and that's what it's all about. That's what supporting your team does. And especially back in the day, you know this. You've been supporting Arsenal since, was it 87 or was it before
87,
that?
87, brother, yeah.
87. Okay, so I did get it, Cry. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
You mentioned you have a 16-year-old daughter as well. Like, I'm sure you'll both be watching that game. You'll be watching it probably with the rest of your family as well. You'll sort something out either way. That's what it's all about. I remember because when I was a kid, I was more playing football than actually watching it, to be honest. Because actually I'm not going to lie, the first top I actually ever got was a Newcastle top because my granddad on like my mum's side, kind of like he's a Newcastle, or he was a Newcastle fan. I don't think he ever got to see them lift the League Cup because I don't know whether he's alive or not. Most likely not. If that's the case, RIP, because he was a legend to me, like growing up and all of that. Living on the South Coast and shit, lot to deal with. But either way, like, it was really and truly until like the 01, our last double, basically, when we faced Man United at Highbury, kind of like a neutral watching it. My cousin tried multiple times to make me a Man United fan. I wasn't really, wasn't really hearing it. I think my dad had something to do with it. And big up Pops. He knows, innit? He knows. And he actually, a bit like Eberezer, well, he didn't play for Palace, but he used to live right next door to it. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's Arsenal through and through, mate. So, and he was like, nah, Arsenal are going to do it. And from that day on, I was like, yeah, this is my club. The way we play football, what I saw in that game. Yeah, there was a couple of howls from Barthez and all of that. But then we went on to win the league. We went on to win the FA Cup. Even my brother wasn't an Arsenal fan until we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final. It's amazing how things can go, innit? And I've been through a lot. I haven't been through as much as you and Kenny Ken and Jez and DJB, but I know heartbreak, bruv. If you're an Arsenal fan of all ages, you know heartbreak, innit? Even the younger ones. Like, you talked about 07. That was my first League Cup final. 02, that was my first. No, actually, do you know, I remember watching the 01, but I was more of a neutral in it. So I remember that. But the first real FA Cup final was 02 when we beat Chelsea. That, Freddie Ljungberg, Ray Parlour and all that doing the business. 03, I remember watching that as well. Bobby Pires in the first few minutes. Then we just controlled the game. Controlled the game, guys. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. I had to say it. But you know what I'm saying? But we did. We did control the game. TT probably could have got a goal here or there, but sometimes it doesn't happen as long as you get over the line. 05. Man United were better than us on the day, but we beat them on pens. It was Paddy V's, Patrick Vieira's last ever trophy. Should have never let him go, by the way. Should have never let him go. Not at that point. Not at that point. And that was the beginning of the end of the reign, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then obviously 06 Champions League final, I cried. And I was like 11, going on 12. I was 11 years old. Last year of primary school, year 6, yeah. I cried. That was painful. I don't think I've cried at a football match since then, before or since. It was that painful. And now we're at a point where you're nearly brought to tears because we're this close. We all feel it. We all know it as Arsenal fans. Yes, the last time we were at a League Cup final technically was 2018, but this feels a bit different. I'm not going to jump the gun, but this does feel a bit different. And from what you said earlier, right, Carl, I don't think we will play exactly like how we did tonight. Not exactly. I think there will be parts of the game where it will get a bit techie, but I think we will go for it a little bit more. Kind of what I expected tonight, but I think you'll see that in the final. Because you remember, obviously, when we faced them earlier on this season, 1-1, City was stinking it out more than we were.
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised if they try and stink it out again. But the difference is, I think we'll probably have enough if we turn up. If we're on it and this manager doesn't do no foolishness and he keeps his head and he rotates, like we've both said, you know, I agree. Don't even play Declan Rice. But if he plays 60, 70 minutes, I won't be too fussed. I really don't play. But Bukayo Saka, well, he'll probably still be injured anyway, so he's not going to play. Odegaard may or may not play, is what it is. Who else am I thinking of? Like both the centre-backs, Hincapié as well, because he's been kind of in and out with injury. I would rest him, actually. Put Calafiore in against Sunderland. Put Miles Lewis-Skelly in at left-back. Do you know what I'm saying? Timber, he's another one that needs to be rested. Put Ben White in there. Put Ben White. You could even start Salmon. Because Salmon's a good player. I like what I see from that boy. Like in terms of like on the ball, you know, even defensive, like, he's a young kid. What is he, like 17? 16, 17, 18, like similar age to your daughter. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But if you're old enough, you're good enough in this game. Like sometimes when they're ready, they're ready. You know, it's a shame what happened with Ethan. It is what it is. But, you know, Max Dowman is still injured. Hopefully he comes back before the League Cup final. I'm not so sure. I don't know how serious the injury is personally, but this is a very good time to be an Arsenal fan. I'm not going to say great just yet. I will when we get over the line. We get over the line, then we can start talking about greatness, what this team can do. And I've been saying this. We win that League Cup, we'll win the league. Because then the players know. The players have already known what it's like to not win a league title and be that close anyway. We've already done that multiple times. But in terms of just getting over the line, and then you got Declan Rice as well, like one with West Ham, with the Conference League. You got Timber, great player. You got Saliba, great player as well. You know, he's sick and tired of not getting over the line as well. Gabriel, I'm sure as well. Bukayo Saka needs to step up. If you're the star boy, 300k a week, if you want to be edged into Arsenal's history, folklore, at least to start with, that's the game. If you're fit, that's the game. That's the game, None of this trying to slow it down for the sake of it like you've always been doing. I know you've been running to the ground, brother, but for one game at least, give it all you got, go all out, and just do the business. If Gyökeres is in space, or if it's Havertz who comes on like 60, 70, 80th minute, whatever, pass that ball, cross that ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Play it down the lines if need be. You know, Martinelli and all of that. You know, I think first half he was pretty good, you know, but then started second half, didn't really see much of him. But then after the 60-minute mark, you know, granted he's done a lot of defending, got a bit better as the game went on. For me, it should have been a penalty. We could have got 2 penalties on another day. It is what it is. But it doesn't matter ultimately because we're through. We're through, and that's what matters. Getting over the line. I'm not moaning about the performance. I predicted a 3-0. We were on the same stream earlier with Rashid. Big up each and every single time. But it's like, I got the result right. I just didn't get the scoreline right. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens like that. I predicted a 2-0 loss to Leeds. We got 4-0. It is what it is. And I predict we're going to beat Sunderland on the weekend. I don't think we'll batter them, but I think we'll do enough. And after tonight, results like that galvanise squads, galvanise teams, coaching staff, manager, the board. Berta will be chuffed tonight, regardless of his views or any of our views with him, with Arteta, whatever. That's not the time or place tonight. He will be happy, very happy. Don't get it twisted. Michele as well, our new diamond dice from Napoli. He'll be very happy. Most of the fan base will be happy, regardless of where you stand on the manager or certain players. It's not about that tonight. It's about getting over the line. He got over that little hump. He got over the semi. Now it's time to go all the way. Lay down the Wesley pipes, as I would call it. Lay down them pipes, bro. And fucking do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's fucking get it over the line, you cunts. Do you know what I'm saying? We shout
lads,
tonight. Let's go. Go on.
We have a problem, lads.
Yeah.
Now, people might laugh at me. They might think I'm crazy, but I'm saying this as I see it. This guy is no good. No good. He's not. Lucas, maybe he'd be good for some other lower team, lower club. For me, as an Arsenal player, as an Arsenal striker, for me, personally speaking, he's not good enough. How many chances does he need to have? People say that we're not playing the ball to him and stuff like. I was looking at him closely there tonight. Not good enough. Kai Havertz, I'm not the biggest Kai Havertz fan at all. But I'd rather play Kai Havertz and I'd rather play Jesus, who was ahead of Gyökeres. We paid 65 million. I said it on Aaron's team talk, or Aaron's team talk, or Arsenal's team talk, I think it is. Big up to Aaron. But I said it. I said it in the summertime when the transfer kitty was on and everyone was talking about is Sesko coming to us or is Gyökeres coming to us? And I said, football is gone so bad that Sesko and Gyökeres are the two centre forwards that everybody's talking about right across Europe. These two players are being talked about as if they're some kind of world-class players. You wouldn't make a half-decent fucking striker between the two.
Like Zlatan and Adriano back in the day. They're nowhere near that caliber. Neither.
Brother, I grew up in an era. I'm talking, people might think I'm mad, but see, I was lucky enough. And I know football has changed and all that, but I was lucky enough. I saw Diego Maradona. I saw Roberto Baggio. I saw Romario, Ronaldo. I saw all them. I grew up in that era. I saw all these.
I saw Ronaldo late. I didn't even see primetime Ronaldo, bro. See,
unbelievable. But that's the greatest. And I say it today, I die. The greatest, most natural goal scorer that I ever saw. Romario. Romario was a better goal scorer than the Brazilian Ronaldo. Now, the Brazilian Ronaldo was a much better football player than Romario. But Romario as a goal scorer, unbelievable.
But Romario had serious tech. I've seen many clips of Romario. That boy had serious tech as well. But I understand what you're saying. Romario was something else. But for me, I always rate Ronaldo so high, super duper high, because like the injury when he was at Inter and what he did after that, you know, winning the World Cup. Yeah. And he didn't quite get the Champions League for Real Madrid. He came like a season after when that left foot volley, ridiculous. Like, and the Galacticos and all that. It is what it is. But for me, like he.
Well, you see, that's what I'm saying to you, brother. Like, I grew up on that. Gabriele Batistuta, Marco Van Basten. I saw them fellas.
Yeah, another one riddled with injuries as well.
Yeah.
Before my time as well, Van Basten.
Then I saw Alan Shearer. I saw Ian Rice, Thierry Henry, Bergkamp. There is Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen.
Even Ruud van Nistelrooy, brother. Even Ruud
van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, like
Andy Cole, Dwight York. I saw all these.
Andy Cole. Sorry to cut you off, Cole Walsh. I have to say this, because I know people are going to see this at some point, and they'll go back to this at some point. Andy Cole, for me, is the most underrated, not just English striker, but Premier League striker, and even European striker, arguably world striker, that there's ever been. That guy technically is so undervalued, underlooked, underappreciated. Do you know what I'm saying? And because he wasn't really taking penalties and all that, 186 Premier League goals, and none of them were penalties. I think the only one he scored was a penalty. That is fucking insane. No one's doing that in any era after that.
But that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Then I'm listening about Sesko and Gyökeres. That's where football has dropped. These two fellas, I'm telling you, trust me, brother. This Gyökeres is not fucking good. Not for Arsenal. Maybe he would be for a lower club. But from what I've seen so far, he's been a flop. 65 million. You might as well bought me. But anyway, as I was saying, We're into the final.
Mhm.
Now, he might pop up in the final and score the winner, and I'd be saying build a statue of him outside the Emirates Stadium. But it's our opinion. And my opinion is just not good enough. But, brother, look, we're here. And it's amazing to say we're here. And if Arteta wins us silverware this year, I'll be the first to come on my YouTube channel. And I'll be the first to say, sorry, Mikhail, you proved me wrong. Give the man a new contract. That's the first thing I'd say.
I'll be like, fair play. I wouldn't, for me personally, I wouldn't go as far with that. If we won like a domestic treble or we won the double, well, mainly treble because we're in a League Cup final, like I'd be tempted. I'm not going to lie, I would be tempted, but I think we're at a point now personally for me where this manager's stock wins the League Cup, we win the league, might even win the FA Cup as well, because they're the most realistic that we can win this season, because the Champions League is going to be tough either way. The Bayern Munich's, PSG will be better in the latter stages, even though they're not the same as last season. I don't think they'll win it, but they'll still do some bits here and there. Real Madrid, you can never count them out. For me, my winner is Barca. I know they concede too many goals, but that Lamine Yamal is special in this era. Granted, in previous eras, he'd be a good player, maybe a very good player. But in this era, he's mustard. He's top notch. One thing I will say about Victor Gyökeres and even Šeško, but more so like Victor Gyökeres, when he signed, I knew he wasn't a technical striker. The problem I have with a lot of people, especially in the fan base, but even like the footballing space on the socials and that, is that they miss profile players. And most of the time it's because they don't watch them. They don't even watch the games. They're on SofaScore, whatever fucking app that they use. Do you know what I'm saying? They're watching the data. They're not watching the game. For me, Gyökeres doesn't suit the way we play. No one can argue that. Or, yeah, the way Arteta wants to play, Victor Gyökeres doesn't suit it. No one can argue with that. Has he underperformed? Absolutely. The thing that has disappointed me more with Victor Gyökeres, I haven't waved the flag yet. I have with Martinelli, even though, to be fair, he's done not too bad. But again, he's another one. For me, with Victor Gyökeres, it's like, can he do a lot more? Can he get more goals, which is what we brought him in for? And the answer, really and truly, ultimately, simply is yes. Like, we're not expecting, or at least I'm not expecting, 10 out of 10 every week. But if you're a striker on 65 million, yes, he hasn't had as many chances as we would have liked, but there are certain chances where you got to put them away. He got a goal against Leeds, but he should have got 2. Maybe he would have even gone on to get a hat-trick. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not even been close to a hat-trick since he's been at the football club. And no one can deny whether you rate him for his goal-scoring ability, which is what we brought him in for, or not, or you think he's not it, like yourself, Carl. I hear it. I'm not going to remove it off the table, and it can be a problem. The thing is with Gyökeres, and what Arteta said earlier on in the season, we're kind of seeing it now, and it makes a lot more sense now, where he's like, I'm not expecting my striker, or I'm not expecting Gyökeres basically to score 10, 15, 20 goals in all competitions and that. Because basically, this manager, the way he's looking at him is just like, okay, you don't have a first touch, you can't dribble. You know what I'm saying? Your heading's not as good as it should be for a man of your height and size. I'm going to utilise you to tire out the defences, and then we bring on a Jesus, or we bring on a Havertz, or we bring on a Marino up front. I know he's injured right now, Marino, but you know what I'm saying? We've been using Marino a lot, especially last season. Havertz before that. So, like, it just goes to show that and on another thing, you got to give props to Andrea Berta, because he has bolstered this squad. He has given Arteta the best opportunity for him, if he ends up doing it, to go out on a fucking high. Do what Arsene Wenger never did. Do what even George Graham didn't do. And obviously you got the Bruce Rioux that didn't work out, which was before my time, Terry Neal, etc., even the Bertie Mees and all that, where they were just like, I can't take this team any further. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're on the cusp of history, because we're still in all 4 competitions. We made one final now. We're still top of the league. I expected City to beat Tottenham, as poor as they are. Granted, it was away from home. And they were 2-0 up. I thought, oh, okay. But this ain't the same City. So it'll be very, very interesting to see on the 22nd. And I believe it's a 3 o'clock kickoff in UK and Ireland. I believe it'll be a 3 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be very interesting. I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it with a friend. You'll be watching it with your family.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see, but don't be surprised if we're not adventurous, but if we go and attack it a bit more, if we're like a bit better on the ball, as long as this manager's rotated and rested well enough, that's a key, because a lot of them players tonight, they gave everything, and most of it was defensive work. Like Gyökeres, even the players that either you don't rate or they weren't doing enough on the ball, etc. They were just there to do the donkey work. Eberezer, he didn't have a great game, but he was there doing the defense. They were all doing the defensive duties pretty much for the most part. And we got over the line. It is what it is. Madueke had a few chances. And again, my biggest issue with him is his end product. He doesn't have a great first touch, but his dribbling's pretty good. Inconsistent, granted, but I've seen worse. You know, Garnachas came on the pitch. What did he do? Yeah. No goal for you tonight, sunshine. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the thing is with Madueke is just like his end product. There was a couple of balls that he put in, not good enough.
Yeah,
not good enough. Like to be honest, I would rather him have a shot. To be honest, he would have done better.
For me, I don't think Madueke is good enough again for Arsenal Football Club. I don't know why we signed him.
I agree.
There's much better players we could have got, and I just don't think it's good enough. I'm like yourself. I've been shouting for Martinelli to get out of the club the last 3-4 years. I think he's based. I have my doubts about Gyökeres. So for all the money that we spent, I still feel we're still lacking a few good top players, like, you know. And Madueke for me and Martinelli are definitely two players that I like to see the back of. But look, if they win me silverware, I'd be happy no matter who they are.
Yeah, and then their value goes up. So all of this signing them to new deals, protecting their value and all that, that's when it comes into play. When you start winning shit, you know, it's all well and good being up there. We've been competing for 3 years, 2-3 years. Get over the fucking line. Don't be a soppy cunt. Get over the fucking line. That's all we are. Whether we rate you or not, get over the fucking line. Because other than Ryan Cherky, Bernardo Silva ain't the same Bernardo Silva. That Reinders, he's good, but he's not that fucking good. Like, he ain't the KDBs. He's not, definitely not Yaya Toure. He's not David Silva. Nowhere near. He's not of that caliber. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the defense that they used to with Vincent Kompany and that. Even Lescott is better than their defenders. You know, Ruben Diaz.
He's gone backwards.
Question marks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Pep's had enough. But like you said earlier, he'll want to win that trophy.
Yeah.
Arteta will want to win it more, but he'll definitely want to win that trophy big time, especially this season. Because he's realising that, look, this team isn't as... This is the most inconsistent team that he's had for years. Probably since he's been at the fucking club.
Yeah.
You know, like, what was it? His first trophy was... what was it? The League Cup?
I think it was the League Cup. That was the League Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he won it 4 years in a row or something like that.
Yeah. Because it was the first season he got top four. Yeah. And he had like 4 fullbacks, replaced them all. He replaced the goalkeeper because he was like, Joe Hart ain't good enough on the ball. He can't do what I want him to do. Fair enough. He brought Claudio Bravo in. That didn't work. And then he got Edison.
That's right.
Who could do what he wanted. And he was a more than enough goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You got Brazil, who've got 2 of the best keepers on the planet. Or they're up there anyway. Like, more so Alisson than Edison at this point. But it's like, it's not the same City. And we're not the same Arsenal. But at the same time, like, if this manager reverts back to type in terms of not rotating, not resting, because that will probably lose us the final more than anything.
100%.
Because finals aren't about scintillating football. That's a bonus. It's about getting over the fucking line. And the main reason why we probably won't get over the line is probably not even down to his tactics so much. Because we've been doing this all year. It's about how fit are these players? Like, how well rested are they? How refreshed are they? If they haven't been rested enough, if they're not refreshed, if they're not fit enough, will struggle even against this City because Haaland, you know, the whole stay humble and all of that shit. Yeah, and yeah, he's been poor, but he'll turn up. Turn up. I don't rate him as a footballer. Don't get it twisted. He's just basically a final form Gyökeres. Let's be honest. He's a final form Gyökeres. Even Roy Keane said he was League Two, and everyone was laughing at him. I understood exactly what he was talking about.
But the only thing is,
but like technically, he ain't it, bruv. He's there to score goals.
If you give him a chance, he put the ball back in the net. That's the only thing he will have. But that's all he has to his game. I think the City can be got at. I think that we're good enough to get at him. And I think that's on the day I'd be expecting us to win this league cup. And by beating Man City on the day, granted that Man City goes through, it'd be a big confidence boost, and it'd be saying, well, we've just beat us in the League Cup. Now we're going to go on and win the Premier League. We're not afraid of you. So it's a big confidence booster here. And I think I'm excited. For the first time in fucking years, I'm actually excited. I'm sitting here positive. I'm thinking, I'm all over the place. My thoughts and emotions are all over the place. I'm actually saying to myself, is this real? Can we actually go on now and win the League Cup, win the Premier League, give it a good go in the FA Cup, and give it a good go in the Champions League? Imagine if, I don't want to say quadruple, forget about quadruple. But what I'm saying is, I'm just all over the place, man. I'm just so excited for the first time in years.
We're allowed to celebrate, guys, and we are going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate this victory. That's what it's about. Yes, we're not going to go overboard and say we've won it yet. We haven't. But this manager has done what he hasn't done in previous attempts in front of fans, bro. Because let's be real, he won that FA Cup in the first 6 months, which proved himself, not none of these top gooners, not none of his adoring, admiring fans, Lord and Savior merchants and all of that, He even proved that it doesn't take time. The difference was when he won that FA Cup, it was with Unai Emery, but mainly Arsene Wenger's team, Aubameyang and all of them ones there, That wasn't in front of any fans. Now he's going to be in front of fans. Wembley for the first time in front of fans as a manager. You know, and from my recollection, I don't think he's ever actually played in an FA Cup or even League Cup final, as far as I'm aware.
I think he played in the FA Cup final.
Did he play in the 2015 one?
I think he did. I think he did. I think he did. Now, I could be wrong, but
he definitely missed one of them. I think it might have been the 2015 one and then the 2014 one, the 9-year trophy drought that we ended. I think he might have played in that one.
I think he did that.
Idol came off the bench, innit? It was either one of them two.
Yeah.
So to be honest, he didn't really do shit in that or the other ones.
He was an average football player.
Yeah, of course he was bang average, bro. He was living off of that Aston Villa / City free kick and humdinger. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he was bought as a panic buy.
Get on as a manager.
When we got him, he was a panic buy at the last minute when we got him from Everton. So
it is what it is. But that's probably the most Mikel Arteta slate that we're going to give him. But at the same time, facts are facts. But ultimately, he's got a massive opportunity. And this will make or break his managerial career. And he knows it. If he didn't know before, he definitely knows now. He's definitely
a smart fella.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, here's the thing with me, I've never doubted his intelligence. Not even just because he speaks great English better than Unai Emery and even Pep and the rest of them, etc. Like, Mikel Arteta is a very shrewd but smart man. But my biggest issue is, does he have the fucking cojones? Does he have the bollocks? He showed a bit tonight. He showed enough to get over the line tonight. But to go all the way, he's got to put his nuts on the table, Kenny Ken settings. Do you know what I'm saying? He has to go all out, lay down the Wesley pipes and bang the cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? Not physically, but you know what I'm getting at, people. Like, you got to fucking deliver. You got to first class deliver that fucking trophy, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. This is why we're fans. And I was kind of a little bit disappointed. The only downer, which isn't even on the manager or the players, is like the fans at the Emirates, like too many of them leaving before the final whistle and all of that. come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come
in the
on.
semi-final.
Yeah, semi-final. Like, what are we doing here? If you really have to get back because you got work in the morning or whatever, don't go. Give it to someone else.
Exactly.
You can still do that. You can still do that. I know they do the ballot shit or whatever. Give it to someone else. Give it to a family member. Give it to a friend. Even give it to a colleague at work if you don't have friends anymore. Give it to, because there are plenty of Arsenal fans in and around London that will take that opportunity.
Yeah.
I've done it a couple of times before. I went to a couple of games last season. It is what it is. Fulham and Bournemouth, as you know. Like at home, we beat Fulham, but we lost to Bournemouth, and the title was long gone anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is. Like, these players and this manager now, the backroom staff, the Gabriel Heinzer and AirPod Albert, etc. You know, they've got a very tough job on their hands now for the next month or so.
Yeah.
Rest of these players. Arteta better be getting rid of them like double, treble sessions, bruv. No more of that. No more of that. Because the January transfer window's over. You got what you wanted in terms of getting Ethan out of the club for until the end of the season. You didn't want him around. You got your way there. Cool. Dalman's still injured. Saka's injured for now, but he'll come back in the next few weeks or so, yeah? Odegaard's injured. I'm sure he'll be back because we know what this manager's like, yeah? Marino will be out for a bit longer. I think from what I hear, it might be closer till the end of the season or something. He's going to be out for a longer period of time. But it is what it is. We got Havertz, we got Jesus. And Havertz after tonight, and then Jesus has been scoring and all of that. You know, we have options there. You know, we got Madueke there. We got Martinelli. We know ultimately they're not good enough. And Trossard, fair play. Trossard, he was shocking against Leeds. He was my worst player on the pitch against Leeds United. Other than that one ball to Gyökeres, again, which he scored, he did fuck all. But tonight, fair fucking play. I know he was mainly there to defend like everyone else. Yeah. But he put in a shift and he played that ball down the line to Declan Rice. First time ball. Yeah, it clipped Trevor Chalobah. Yeah. But it is what it is. You deserve the rub of the green sometimes. We should have got a penalty. We didn't. It came off of him. For the goal that ball Declan Rice put in for Kai Havertz, went round the keeper, just like he did when he won Chelsea the Champions League, their last Champions League, by the way. Yeah. It is what it is, you know, poetic justice and all of that.
That's how it goes, brother. That's how it goes. But Nats, listen, brother, I'm going to have to pop off. Work in the morning, brother. Hope out of bed at 5:30. So I'm going to get a quick cup of tea.
I've got to get up early enough as well because I've got some things to sort out. But I'm going to sleep a lot better tonight. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, too, brother.
But
as
big
a matter
up,
of fact, my night now ahead is when I stick on the kettle, make a cup of tea, and I want to go down, get into the bed, and I want to turn on the League Cup final against Sheffield Wednesday, the highlights, and just have a look at that. Get the buzz going again.
I'm going to do that.
Listen, brother. Big up to you. Big up to the chat.
Big up, Carl. Yeah.
Give me a shout, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll do, man. We'll do 100%. Big up, Carl Walsh, Gunner.
Get fucking in there.
Subscribe. Get fucking in. Yeah, let's fucking go, cunts.
Let's go.
Much love. Yeah, you too, man. You too. Much love. And on that bombshell, we will end it there. I have a feeling that North will be live. Whether I'm able to jump on, it'll be tricky because, you know, there's a lot of Chelsea fans on there, but I'll be there or thereabouts. We will see. We will see. But anyway, big up. We had, I think it was 11 or 10 live and directed in full effect viewers, peak live viewing. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll never ever miss when I go live and directed in full effect or when I upload the next video. Stay safe, stay true to yourself, all the best. Enjoy tonight, enjoy the rest of your week and the weekend as well. And yeah, Wembley! Wembley! We're the famous Arsenal and we're going to Wembley. Come on, you fucking...